enormous personality here in New York, where he can be heard every morning on K-Rock, WXRK radio. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Howard Stern.
Tonight I need the last days of Stuck on You. You will love it.
Hey now.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing, drills, dude?
Casey made a phony phone call to Jeff Currow. This will allow us to bet on how well we know Jeff the Drunk in honor of his last day of the Stuck on You contest on E! tonight.
Very good.
All right, listen to this crank phone call and then try to figure out how Jeff will respond. Is that how we play?
Yeah, then after this, I got 8 questions.
Here we go. And then Nick DiPaolo is going to join us for the news. Mr. America, they call him, Nick DiPaolo.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's his nickname. DiPaolo, out.
Seacrest, out.
Does it have to be that out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Evidently. Hey, okay, here we go. Casey, do we need any setup?
No.
Hello?
Jeff, it's Case.
What's up, bitch?
What are you doing, man?
Hello?
Listen, we got a problem. Or actually, you got a problem.
Why?
You know, you put out those T-shirts?
Yeah?
Dude, what's wrong with you? You can't do that.
What?
Look, I'm looking at the back of them. It says, you skanky hoe.
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
Right? It says that.
My God, yeah?
Yeah, dude, you can't put a T-shirt out with those on it. That's Howard's intellectual property.
Oh, I didn't know.
Intellectual property.
Oh,
Dude, what are you thinking? What's wrong with you?
I don't know, man. I thought it was all right.
No, you can't. Now.
Okay.
I got a letter
Whoa.
from the CBS attorneys, the Infinity attorneys.
Oh, my God.
A monetary injunction. Basically, what that means is that they're going to sue you.
What the hell?
They said that you stole Howard's intellectual properties.
Oh, come on, dude. I'll stop selling them. God. Big deal.
No, but they're saying is that, like, the damage is done.
The damage is done. I already got 200 of those made up. Big deal.
So, dude, you're telling me.
I didn't do nothing bad. I gave shirts to Howard and Tom Chiasano. They're just coming up with that bullshit now.
All I'm telling you is that they're suing you.
What are they going to get from me?
Since you don't have any money, what they'll do is they'll take your mother's house. And they
I
say...
didn't mean to do nothing bad.
Yeah, but you know what?
I'm just trying to make a f***ing dime, man.
Yeah, but now...
Broke.
But now they're coming after you. Did your mom have somewhere to go?
No.
They'll put her out on the street. They don't care about you.
My God.
Look, I don't think you did it maliciously or anything like that.
Right?
I think that you were just trying to make $1, but still.
Yeah, I know. Right.
So I asked him, I said, well, what can he do? And the only way that you can get off is...
It's not anal sex, is it?
Jeff, don't f***ing joke around. I'm trying to f***ing help, all right?
What is it?
It's called a reconciliatory community service.
What has to be done?
Okay.
What do I have to do?
It says, basically what happens is if people can't pay what they're suing for,
Yeah.
they offer them to be involved in various government projects that they're working on, and they drop the charges.
Yeah.
They want to study the effects of alcoholism on male sexuality, and then you could be a part of that program.
Yeah.
Would you do that?
When does that take place?
They said they would drop all the charges if you were to remove one of your testicles.
Now, will Jeff agree to that?
No.
Let's see. You got to go to another CD? Yep. That is an involved game. Would Jeff the Drunk remove one of his testicles to get out of court? Are you ready? Let's just see, because let's see what he says.
They said they would drop all the charges if you were to remove one of your testicles.
No way.
Thank you.
So what do you want?
That.
What, you want them to take your mother's house?
Oh, let them try it then. That's what they
You would rather go to court and risk putting your mother out on the street than for
I
one of
ain't
your...
losing a nut, dude.
Well, what's the next one? Here we go.
Okay, so I say the question now, and then it's going to stop, and then
All right.
you can bet.
Okay.
Now they said that they know that you have one arm. Would you give up your one arm?
No.
What do you mean? Which arm? The bad one or the good one?
Yeah, the bad one.
Oh, the bad one. No. He won't do it.
Maybe. Let me think about that. Would he give up the bad arm?
He knows you're kidding, doesn't he?
No.
He's got to be completely out of it. I say no. Not going to give up his arm. No one's going to give
It
that.
doesn't work.
So what?
You wouldn't give up your arm to take if your mother's going to throw it on the street, you wouldn't lose your arm?
No. I would throw her out on the street.
Yeah, but we're talking
would.
about Jeff.
You would lose your arm for your mother?
In a second.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't have those kind of feelings for her.
I was going to say, yeah, he'll give
right,
up
let's
the
see.
bad arm.
My bad arm.
You would let them take it?
My bad arm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Wow. I'm shocked.
You don't like your mother, do you?
I like her fine. I'm just not giving my arm up.
She's not worth an arm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see her that much. It's not like she's putting me in her house.
Sex change.
What?
Sex change.
Sex change.
Would he have a sex change?
Yeah.
No, he's not giving up a testicle. He's not having a sex change.
No, that ain't happening.
Dude, I can predict these pretty much. I don't even believe he'd give up his bad arm.
Jail for 6 months.
But he'd do that.
Yeah, that's easy.
Whatever.
Yes?
Yeah.
Of course, he'd prefer jail.
Would you not drink for a year?
No.
No.
No way. No way.
Sure.
If you drink for a year, then they would take everything that you have in your mother's house.
If I had to.
You would.
Yes or
If I
no?
had to not drink, I wouldn't if I had to.
He says he'd stop drinking.
Oh, he's lying. He couldn't do it.
Would you be an undercover prostitute?
Yes. Of course he would.
No.
No.
I ain't beating up kind of prostitute at all.
Wow.
You can't prostitute Jeff.
Is that it?
You got one more.
Would you go undercover to uncover drug rings in New York City?
Yes.
Oh, sure.
He'd be good at that, probably.
Yeah. That was a dumb
If he
game.
could stay awake.
That wasn't a good game.
No, it wasn't.
Well,
Here's a better game. Do you think KC could spell intellectual property?
No way.
Absolutely not.
Me too. I don't think so.
I could spell it.
Go ahead.
All right.
No, don't.
No, don't write it
No,
down.
I get to write it down.
All right, go ahead. Write it down.
No, he.
Spell intellectual property.
Hey. Oh, wait a minute. This is a little tough right here.
Uh-oh, I thought this would be easy.
Intellect. I got intellect.
Now, if you get it wrong, you have to remove a testicle. Would you do that?
No. Intellect. See, it doesn't look right. That's the problem.
Spell it for me.
Intellect. That's wrong. But I'll tell you what I got is INTELLECTUAL.
Sounded right.
Sounded right to me, too. What did you say?
Intellectual.
Did you get it right, Fred?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
He did.
did the
property.
Nice.
property.
Spell property.
Property.
You got to write that down, too.
Come on.
PROPERTY.
That's right.
Property. Yeah, you can all suck it.
Hey, where's Casey's theme song? That's a good song. I didn't know that was your theme song.
Seacrest, out.
Oops. Spell definitely.
All right. Damn it.
All right, who cares?
DEF.
Yeah.
Definite. So if it was definite. DEFINA. No. DEFIN.
What is he trying to spell? I missed the word.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely.
Seacrest, out.
Definitely. It doesn't look. DEFINATELY.
Wrong.
You gotta, it's an I.
Not an A.
What? I was off by one letter.
Yeah, that ain't so
That
bad.
makes a difference.
No big deal.
It's called spelling.
Yeah, well, that's why I got spell check.
Spell scissors.
It's like scissors.
It's like scissors, yeah.
Scissors. Scissors. Don't worry, I won't ask you to spell compensatory.
I can spell that.
That's right. Spell scissors.
SCIZZORS.
I just nodded all over my face.
How do you spell it? How do you do it?
2 C's, not 2 Z's, you idiot.
2 C's.
C's?
No.
The 2 S's.
S's.
SCISSORS. SCISSORS.
Not Z's.
Oh, well,
That's what I meant.
all right, so
I
I
meant
got it
2
wrong.
S's.
Well, I never claimed to be like a great speller, so it's not.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Always bragging.
Well, I bragged that I could beat Tom in a trivia.
Speaking of Tom, here's Tom. Tom, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how are you?
All right.
Good morning, and good morning, Robin and everybody. There's a rumor going around here in Cleveland that Infinity's going to be pulling you guys off the air.
Who said that?
Infinity?
What was that?
No, Infinity isn't pulling us off the air unless the government forces them to.
Well, they said that when I talked to our program director here a little while ago, because I called him, I wanted to have a little information before I called you guys.
Right.
They said that it's only a matter of time, and that all they have to do is start throwing up fines against everything you say,
Right.
and they'll cave in.
That's right.
Now, what I did was the guy on the at WNCX here in Cleveland gave me an idea, and I wanted to mention it to all the Cleveland fans and any other fans that are in markets that hear you, that all we have to do is get a hold of our congressmen and write to them, call them, whatever we have to do, march on them, and tell them that stay out of the radio business, stay out of censorship. You know, Howard's free speech. He has a right to say what he wants. This is America as far as we still know. And there's got to be a way to keep these...
I wish I could tell you that would do some good. It seems the minority here is ruling. You know, majority of people just go to work every day, listen to our show. We have the #1 radio show. It clearly shows that the majority of the people want us on the air.
See, you know what the thing is? Those people who would want us off the air, they have proven they will do something.
And they won't.
They will do something. They will vote for the people who toe the line.
They will send thousands of emails.
They will actually do something.
Mel got over 4,000 emails before he turned his BlackBerry off. The day that I got thrown off the air on those 6 stations, Mel said he got 4,000 emails, all from this one religious group. It's the same people.
Well, I'll tell you what, Howard. I've wanted to tell you this for months.
They're better organized than we are.
People who are just listeners are passive. They're not organized. That's all they want to do is listen. They want to turn on their radio and hear something.
I don't put anybody down for that. You know, people who have lives and don't care about, like, you know, who has time to sit and start parading around in Congress? Campaign is no one of my listeners have time for that. These are people, despite what they print in the newspaper, they do something called the Scarborough Report. That's what radio stations pay for. It's even more important than the ratings.
Right.
In the Scarborough Report, my listeners are the majority, 18 to 54-year-olds, who earn over $100,000 a year.
Well,
you know what kind of... What?
I don't even make $500 a month. You know
well, I'm talking about the people who actually don't have time to call in.
Oh.
Or write letters.
People like you who call in are 0.5% of the audience. I'm talking about the guys who are in their cars right now. Don't have time to call in. They're making deals.
Before you go, Howard, I'd like to say something to you. I've been trying to get a hold of you for the last 6 months to tell you this. I'm one of the people who got to hear you on 9/11, and I got to tell you, that show you did on September 11th, the best broadcast ever.
Well, thank you.
I think that was handled tastefully as far as what other people may have thought. I think that you took care of the business at hand. You didn't falter to the press.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Everyone calls you and says, "Hey, can I have $500? Is there any way is there any games available where I can try and win a couple bucks?"
See, I thought you were going to call and say, Howard, I want to give you $500.
I would love.
All right, Eric, you're on the air.
By the way, I was just going to say, we must remember to put the 9/11 show in our retrospective.
Like Rick Dees.
Yes, when we're off the air.
I didn't finish my Rick Dees retrospective. I almost fell asleep. Yeah, Eric.
What's crack-lagging?
Hey.
Hey now.
Hey now.
I wanted to just commend you. I think that, going through all this heartache with all these FCC and everybody giving you agita, I think you're still keeping the show interesting and
Thank you.
funny and keeping it real up in the field.
Trying to do that. Go ahead, Bill.
Hello, Howard.
Hey.
Listen, the only way to hurt these guys is in the pocket. I'm in upstate New York. I own a restaurant. I've got an appointment this afternoon to go pull the advertising off them. I refuse to advertise with them anymore.
Thank you. What market are you in?
What do you mean?
What market do you advertise?
Yeah.
We're in upstate New York.
Rochester?
Syracuse.
Well, now Syracuse.
You're on 95X up here. You're not on Clear Channel.
Yeah,
Right.
don't take your advertising off of 95X.
No, I won't. No. Off Clear Channel.
Well, how are you going to do that? You don't have a Clear Channel station you advertise on.
I do, but you're not on it. It's a local station
good.
around here.
Oh, good. Okay, great. That's a good idea. Now, that is something that I certainly approve of.
I think that's the only way to get back to them. Let them know.
I wish every advertiser would. They say, there was one analyst on Fox News saying that he believes the stock of Clear Channel will drop 20%. Interesting thing, I have something of a portfolio. I'm not a big stock market guy, but the guy who runs my stock fund, I invest in the different things. He sent me the sell slip that he did. I didn't know it. I owned Clear Channel. I had Clear Channel. And he sold it, I guess, the day. Now, I don't know if he sold it because he knows of my particular situation or he just sold because their group is recommending selling Clear Channel in light of all the people they just fired. I don't know what Bubba the Love Sponge brought in terms of revenues, but I certainly know what I did. On those 6 stations, Pittsburgh, Miami.
If you were on Clear Channel up here, I'd be listening to Clear Channel.
Right.
You know
I'm telling you, we brought in tens of millions. Now, I don't know what that means to their bottom line. I don't know politically what it means, but I do hope their stock falls 20%. That would be a clear message.
I hope it falls through the floor. 20% isn't enough for me.
My brokers sold the shares that I had. He got rid of it. He unloaded it immediately.
I don't think I had any Clear Channel.
A guy like me is not going to make or break them, but if you get...
believe me, what I owned in Clear Channel ain't going to make or break them either, but if everybody who has a few... I had a couple of shares. I didn't have anything like that would blow your mind. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, Howard?
Yeah.
When is the uncensored DVDs coming out?
Oh, boy, I've put that on the back burner. I got to get that together. I will. You know what? I'm going to talk to Robin Radzinski today and see if I can't get that going again.
When you're off the air, you'll have plenty of time to work on it.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. I mean, yesterday alone, I was in a meeting with Spike TV with a couple of bright guys who write. I'm still working on this cartoon and trying to find the right writer, and it's a very difficult thing for me. I want it to be just right. Howard Stern, the high school years, and
how about the Schimmel Show?
I'm working on that. In fact, I speak to Bob all the time, and we're busy working on that one with the WB, and there are 2 films I've been working on for like years now, and there's a lot of projects I got going on, not to mention the amount of companies that want to do various programming through my production company. So it's something that I'm really actively involved in, and plus I'm dealing with Tom. I'm on the phone with him every night, screaming my brains out. It's embarrassing already.
Okay, now I got to holler at you. I booked my Vegas vacation around your first dates.
Right.
One day you come on the air and you change the dates on me, and I couldn't change them back.
Why not?
Why mad at you.
Why? Well, they did that to me. They told me. Listen, the station came to me and said they want me to do it the last week in April. So I too cleared my schedule because I got the time with the kids and everything else.
Me too. I finally in a position where I could do it.
Me too. So I said, okay, last week in April. So, boom. They come to me and they go, a Hard Rock is saying they got a convention there. It would be very difficult for them. I said, listen, I've already booked this thing. I've told the audience when we're coming. That doesn't matter. Tom, that doesn't matter. Now I'm saying, well, wait a second. What about guys who book reservations? He goes, well, come on, it's early in the game, man.
I waited
right.
for the weekend, and
so
then I did it.
Yeah, then they yanked me around and said we're doing it the first week of May. And then I said, well, I can't do it the first week of May. My daughter's birthday is then. And then they go, we'll fly your daughter out. I said, okay, great. I tell my daughter, blah, blah. Then they call me back and go, no, it's the second week of May we want you now. So I said, well, wait, I just arranged with my daughter. Don't worry, we'll still fly your daughter out, this and that. So listen, it's the second week in May. I know that they've been, who even knows if we'll still be on the air the second week in May? My guess is we won't. But if you can book your trip, then we guarantee you we've got some whacked out stuff we're going to be doing at the Hard Rock.
I'll try to get back out.
See if you can.
All right.
All right.
Hey, see if you give us a trip away, I'll try to win it.
Right.
All right. Thanks a lot, Howard.
Thanks.
Bye.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean, what's up?
How you doing? I just want to let you know there's a petition online for you.
Yeah, I saw one website with a petition. It was 53 signatures. I was depressed. I was like, wow, that's working well.
This one has about 4,000.
Oh, really? I wonder if that does any good. I don't know. It seems like it seems like the religious people, the second anything happens, they have emails. They target guys in government.
They're right on it.
And it's not even that many people. It's just they're so organized. They all they do is have all day. I was reading an article about this white woman who goes around to, this is her whole deal. She just goes around to black churches trying to convince them to get behind not supporting gay marriage.
Right, to oppose gay marriage.
Now imagine a woman has that much free time. She's not getting paid to do that. She goes around begging black people because she's pissed that gays are saying this is a matter of civil rights, which it is, by the way. She goes, you people, meaning the blacks, could really say it's not civil rights and they'll listen to you. Imagine they're that organized. You people. Geez, I hope the blacks at these churches don't get swayed by that whacked out logic. Like gays aren't people and they don't have a right to.
It's an audience that's probably open to that argument.
World's gone nuts.
Well, it just helps people if you on the word event, you know.
Yeah, okay. Hey, I'm all for it. I don't know what they do with these petitions. Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, bud?
Oh, man, you remember me? I called in about the girl, the dancer, and I accidentally broke her neck.
Oh, you were the dude having rough sex?
Yeah.
And then you were pulling on her hair, and then you fell off the bed?
What happened was, it's dead air Dave on, so I don't get blooped or anything.
Bleeped.
Bleeped. She wound up pushing back, and I didn't let go of her hair quick enough, and I broke her neck.
Yeah, that's fine, I think. You should have seen what Dead Air Dave bleeped yesterday, or Tom, or one of those guys.
I can't. I mean, listen, I've got my luck.
You know what Tom bleeped the other day? And he said, perhaps I was too conservative. I was talking to Andy Dick. I said, I know with that chick, you're going to worm your way into her pants. He bleeped that. He bleeped it. No. I'm telling you, they're insane here.
What's this country coming to?
Exactly. You can't say you're going to worm your way into... And then I said to him,
what does
Tom,
that mean?
Did you think worm meant like penis or something? He goes, no, I know what it meant. Perhaps I was too overzealous. I go, would you stop being overzealous? So he goes, yes, I will. And then yesterday, Gary, bring me in a list of what Tom bleeped yesterday. You're not even going to believe this. It's unbelievable.
Can't believe
it. When I tell you that, Tom, when are you going to fire me? You know what's going to have to happen.
Why don't you bleep at the beginning and we can have 4 hours of silence?
Why don't I just not come in is my point.
No, and ruin all the fun?
But why? But see, he's joking. I'm not.
I am, because I'm not going to take it seriously. No.
You're not going to take it seriously? You're ruining my show.
I'm not going to take firing you seriously. I'm not
going
to do it. Because it's just...
But you can't do that. You can't bleep indiscriminately.
Fred, tell him why.
I don't want to... You see, I'm way beyond this being a joke.
Well, it's not a joke.
Well, it is to you.
It's not a joke.
It's not to me, but it is to you.
No, it's not.
Tom, go get your shine box.
What's that?
Very funny. Okay, Spider.
Yeah. Get your shine box, whatever that means.
That's a Goodfellas.
Oh. Yeah. Go get your shine box.
Yeah, Spider.
Right, here's what Tom bleeped yesterday. I'm reading the sentence. There's no way if you want to bleep it, you can bleep it.
Okay.
I was talking about man-cow. And the fact that
let's not create context.
Well, I got here's the context.
Okay.
I was going to be with the dead body of Mancow's father.
Right.
I said, and you can bleep it again if you want. I broke his dad's hip in 2 places.
Now I was that as you just presented that. I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Yesterday.
Oh, please go play the tape again and listen to it, and you tell me.
Fred, tell him why.
Because
it's
because you're wrong and you're ruining my show and I can't make jokes if you bleep them all the time. How about there's a penalty for you when you bleep something that shouldn't have been bleeped?
Wait, how about there's a penalty when I do and I'm right? For you.
Okay, penalty for both.
How does he know when he's right? We haven't been charged with anything.
I think you're way overboard. We haven't been charged with anything
yet.
I mean, just like
when are they doing it?
We know it's coming.
We know it's coming, so at least be reasonable. At least go out in a blaze of glory.
Why don't you be like President Bush and have a preemptive strike? Fire us.
How long do you think we have on the air? Seriously, left.
I think you have, hopefully, the end of this contract.
I'm not saying hopefully.
No. What's real?
There's only answer.
What do you think? What do you think? Real answer.
I think real.
Oh, come on, you're not being honest.
I think that there's 18-and-a-half-year history, almost an 18-and-a-half-year history of the company standing behind you.
I have no problem with this company.
What about will we make Vegas?
Yes.
How much you want to bet?
The Hard Rock has paid for it already. Hard Rock rules.
What is your backup plan if I'm fired? What do you think you're going to do? What would you do? You have to get something on in the morning. Well, maybe like Rick Dees is.
Yeah, Rick Dees is available.
In all seriousness, how do we replace you?
In fact, everybody's replaced by Ryan Seacrest these days. So
why not Ryan Seacrest?
Seacrest out?
Seacrest out?
Yeah, why not?
No.
More like Ryan Seacrest.
What about, you could get Don and Mike in Washington, the clones.
There you go.
You put them on. Oh, you tried them in New York. I forgot.
We didn't try them.
Yeah, no, the other station. The company did. Yeah. That was great. You guys have to have your contingency plan.
Yeah, I think Bubba the Love Sponge can be worked with.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think he's finished.
No, that guy, that guy didn't get it. From everything I read, everything I heard, that guy didn't get it.
Yeah. Oh, he got it all right.
The Greaseman. Where's the Greaseman? You can find him in, like, Poland or something.
Yeah, he
right?
broadcasts in Poland.
Actually, I think he's in Washington.
Oh, yeah, right.
He's back in Washington.
Is he?
I think he is. I think he's on a brokerage station.
He must be well-behaved.
You mean he's paying for time on the air?
Oh, my God. You're kidding me.
The last thing I heard,
he pays to get his show on the air?
Here's my $5.
You are kidding me.
Gobbledygook?
He pays to be on the air?
Doug. Doug's a good
God,
guy.
if it comes down to that for me, I'm going to kill myself.
Will you accept the check?
I'm on a pay station. Yeah.
I paid to have myself.
Isn't there one of those in New York? What's it called?
I forget what that station is.
SNR? Hi, this is Howard Stern on WSNR.
Hey, can you hurry it up? I got a 5-minute slot here.
Okay. I think after I'm fired, I know what my plan is.
What is your plan?
I don't know if I'm going to reveal it yet.
Well, I can't have much.
Let's just say I'm going to destroy everything I've created.
All right.
Like an angry god, I will rise from the ashes.
I won't have much plans. I'm stuck here for a while. I'm in the Brooklyn house now.
Brooklyn house?
What's that?
Oh, yeah. So what, you broke your...
Chisano out?
Chisano out.
I got stuck there.
All right. We'll watch your language.
All right.
You know what we're dealing with.
All right, listen. It wound up, the girl claimed she was 28. She wasn't. She was 16 years old, out celebrating her 17th birthday.
And you broke her neck?
And yes, her neck did break.
And I bet you were insane. You might... I don't know.
So what's Brooklyn House?
Brooklyn House is detention. It's a holding before they move me to my next spot where I'm going. I'm hopeful. I'm praying that they don't send me to Rikers.
What, did you plead guilty to something?
No, I didn't plead. I said no. It was just a freak accident.
There was no trial.
No, we went to court, and the judge said the girl was underage because the girl's parents showed up, and he says my daughter was only 16 years old. She claims she was working as a waitress in a restaurant. They had no idea she was working in a topless club. And we went home together.
What's that got to do?
To my house.
Yeah.
And we...
You were doing it.
Well, yeah.
And you pulled her hair, and she was on all fours, and then you fell...
And what happened was, when I remember what
she pushed back, you fell off
the bed,
and you broke her neck. I don't know if I buy that.
I don't believe it, because he couldn't be already sentenced to anything.
I think you're lying, too.
Ridiculous.
How come this isn't in the news?
I have no idea why it's not in the news. I have no clue whatsoever. Well, I'd like to know. I mean, I'm stuck here for 15 years, but I'd like to know if you need another writer. I can write from here.
Oh,
you're crazy. He's not. He's full of it. None of that stuff ever happened.
Hey, Nick DiPaolo is here. Wants to do the news with us.
All right.
Hey, Nick. Nick's one of those conservative guys.
DiPaolo here.
Nick's conservative, though. I don't know where he stands on all this government
He
censorship.
probably wants us thrown off.
Yeah, Nick's behind it all. Nick's a funny guy, but I'm changing my whole tune politically.
I heard that.
Yeah, I'm in a whole
You're going to be a
new...
raving liberal.
I'm in a whole new zone, baby. Not with what's going on in this country.
Well...
Where do you stand on gay marriage?
On gay marriage? I don't care either way.
You don't care, right?
Nah.
I can't imagine a comedian cares.
That doesn't bother me. But, it's not all Republican and all Bush.
No, it's not.
Because, college campuses are run by radical leftists.
Oh, sure.
And they have speech codes for years. You talk about fascists.
Right.
So I think it's...
You're absolutely right, but my point is...
you send your child off to college, you get back a communist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my point is the religious right runs the Bush White House. It's a lot of holy rollers. And the stem cell research, the abortion, the judges they're appointing, this whole conservative wave, the relationship between Bush and Clear Channel and me then criticizing Bush.
That's got to be scary to you, Nick.
It's scary to me, man. It's so I'm saying, are the Democrats any better? No, not really. Clinton's FCC fined me $1.7 million.
Right.
But I got to send a message somehow and not vote along with this guy.
Yeah.
And there were some things I liked about Bush, but it's not enough. He's too angry, man. They say, well, why are you against gay marriage? He goes, because I know. He's into Jesus and the religious thing.
And you don't think us being unceremoniously thrown off 6 stations with no real reason, there's no reason for it.
Yeah, not even
and the FCC coming down and saying, from now on, we're going to tell you whether you can stay on the air or not. We're increasing these fines. You have no right to get to court to argue whether something is indecent or not. We determine what's indecent.
Yeah.
Bush is behind it. He appointed Colin Powell's son.
But let me ask you, I heard you say you thought he came after you
yes.
changed your opinion on it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know you changed your opinion before this happened.
Yeah, what happened was...
Why?
I'd gone away on vacation, came back, and I was thinking about all the things that were going on. And I just said, it's time for a regime change. It really is. It's time for some changes to be made. And I came down pretty hard on Bush because I can't stand the fact that guy won't admit he got special privilege during the Vietnam War. He's just a dishonest guy.
Right.
He's arrogant. And he wants to say those kinds of things and pretend like he's dressing up like an Air Force general or whatever and running around like a little army man. And he wants to paint Kerry as less than a hero just because he came back from the Vietnam War and then detested what he had to do over there.
Yeah.
It's sickening to me that the guy can't say, I got out of the war because of my dad. I wouldn't put him down for that. Hey, I'd be jealous.
You wouldn't, but a lot of people would. No?
Well, no. I don't think, people know people already know the cat's out of the bag. Nobody got into the National Guard unless they had connections.
Yeah.
He won't say it. He says, I did my service. And then he was less than available to do his service. And that he can't even admit to. So it's just the whole religious right connection and him and Jesus and, it's enough. I see a real weird swing going, man. I really see some weird crap going down.
I guess. I always bring it back. Ahead. Well, I always bring it back to race. And I like it. I think it's gotten too liberal, There's nothing. I can't say anything as a white heterosexual male. I'm the butt of every joke, whether it's commercials. Why are you laughing, Robin?
Because it's true.
It really is. Every commercial,
particularly.
Every commercial. Well,
wait a second,
exactly.
But you're a guy who look what happens to a repressed society like to Lenny Bruce. You're a guy who goes in a nightclub. I've seen your act. You do tons of dirty material.
Well, not ton. I say the F word a lot.
You say the F word, and it's like me. You come on this show. You see what I do. I'm a guy who pokes, fun at all the sexual mores, social mores.
Right.
Why should they be allowed to tell me what I can and can't say?
Well, let me say this to Nick.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that.
What happens to you as a result of being the butt of the joke? Does it stop you from doing anything? No.
I'll tell you what it does, Rob. I have to play in front of these kids, and it's young kids that come out to these comedy clubs.
Yeah.
They come right off a college campus, and they're brainwashed. If I do something racial, it gets dead silent. Or if I make fun of women, it gets dead silent. But
nobody's stopping you from doing it.
Nobody's stopping from doing it. No, once they break into the funny bone, I'll be pissed too. But,
right. Oh, now it's okay with you.
No, it isn't. I agree with you guys that they shouldn't be doing this to you.
All right, you. Nick, I love you.
Seacrest out.
Seacrest out.
No, I believe me. I don't agree with what they're doing with you guys, obviously.
But you're not going to do anything. You're still.
But I'm just saying, it feels kind of good.
He's got his own issues.
Yeah. He didn't care about us.
You like them cleaning up things.
You were upset with Janet Jackson's breast, and now you're behind the whole
cleanup. I was obsessed that I didn't see it.
Yeah, I would have liked to see both breasts. That's why I'm upset.
But let me ask you this, Howard. You got kids and stuff, and I remember you saying that you wouldn't let your kids listen to you at a certain age.
That's true.
Well, so
what's wrong with that?
So parents should get upset if Janet's breast, whips her breast out?
It's fine, but the fact of the matter is, what would happen? I'm saying Janet Jackson did it in an inappropriate forum.
Right.
But let's say the kids saw the breast.
Yeah.
Move on with your life. It's not the end of the world. It's not a really horrible thing to see a woman's breast.
Say to yourself, Janet Jackson's not safe, and I will bar my kids from ever seeing anything Janet Jackson again.
What happens in our society is we go, oh, my God, that was a terrible thing. We saw a woman's breast. And then kids go and they think it's dirty, and then they grow up and they rape people.
And we start screaming at CBS that you're going to have to do something about that.
We are screwed up when it comes to the Puritan.
Hey, Matt, you're on the air.
How you doing, Howard? I'm
very upset about this whole thing. We were advertising with Clear Channel. I just opened up a brand new sports bar in South Florida. The minute I heard what Clear Channel had done to you, I called the sales rep and I said, guess what? I'm done with you guys. If you guys aren't going to stand up to the government and just back down so easily, then you're not going to get my dollars. I mean, Clear Channel's a huge company. They're a monopoly. What's the government doing about that? They own everything. They control everything, TV, radio.
Well, you're a brave...
The government approved it. That's what they did.
The government loves it. Now, name your bar. We'll give you some free advertising.
It was Tailgater Sports Bar and Grill on Hollywood Boulevard. Great place. We just opened up Super Bowl Sunday. We're starting a petition to get you back on the air down here. I just think it's disgusting what our government is doing right now. I mean, we're just a repressed society. But, you know, it's funny. I was up late last night watching like 3 o'clock in the morning, and Ron Jeremy is selling penis enhancement pills.
Right.
And it's on regular TV. And then this other idiot is selling this other medication. None of this stuff works. It's
so true.
Ridiculous.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, yeah, work for you? You're a full 2 inches.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm up to a full.
I wish I had 2 inches.
No girth.
Me neither.
He wouldn't have to sell it at night if it worked.
If it worked, they wouldn't even have to sell it.
That's right. You wouldn't even have to advertise.
You wouldn't need advertising.
Yeah, that's how Jeremy got his. They found cork in his.
There you
penis.
go.
Well, thank you, Matt, for saying those nice things. All right, Nick DiPaolo's a funny guy. Tomorrow through Sunday night at Caroline's in
Well, I
Manhattan.
don't know if he's so funny. I'll have to go see.
Oh, I've seen
Why
him.
don't you? You're not going to come in, Robin. You have a life.
He's funny. For tickets, call 212-757-4100. Nick's also a regular on Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn, who's another funny dude.
Oh, yeah.
You like Colin, don't you?
I do like Colin. He's a good man.
He's a good roaster. That's one thing for sure.
And he roasted my ass.
I heard it was great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Party?
Yeah, it was a great party. NickDip.com. Go to that. Nick Dip.
Nick Dip.
Not Nick Dick. Nick Dip.
See, Nick
They
Dick
couldn't
gets
spell
in a
DiPaolo.
whole different...
Yeah, Nick Dip, DIP.com. All right, let me take a break. We'll do the news. Nick, you're here. That's always good.
I was fighting. I was late getting here because I was fighting with the guy who picked me up about you.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He was like, he had an Italian accent. He was kind of like, fascist. I want to punch him in the nose. You hung up on some doctor that called today, and this is Stern's a jerk. I like to punch him in the face, and I was explaining free speech, and he missed. We look up, we're on 95. We missed. I swear to God, we're in traffic. An hour and a half it took me to get here.
Don't talk to these
and
guys.
I was defending you.
Right. Don't defend me.
Not in traffic.
Yeah,
you
don't want me to defend.
Trouble.
Did you hear Rick D's last show?
Yeah, I heard some of that in between fighting with,
Hop
Mussolini.
Mussolini, right. Mussolini.
Taking us left.
Mussolini.
All right, we're going to take a...
He's listening right now, by the way.
Oh, hey, Mussolini. Mucilex.
I'll end up in Scarsdale in a lake.
Watch the E! Show tonight. Jeff Curro's chained to a girl. It's disturbing as all hell. All right, we'll be back right after these words with Nick DiPaolo.